Hey everybody, how's it going? Griffin Warlock 66 back again. Give me one sec. I gotta check to make sure I'm live. As always. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, we are live. Alright. So, just checking to make sure, that's all. So, yeah, we are live. Alright. So, how's the audio? Checking to make sure, that's all. Yep, audio's good. Okay, cool. We are underway. This, of course, is Nate Nightingale. If this is your first video from me,
I knew you'd join us here.
I recommend watching till the end. But also, it's gonna be kind of out of context for the fact that this is the 4th episode. So, but yeah, we gotta go and, let's see, what is it we're doing? Hold on. We gotta do the whole, oh yeah, the settlers, form ranks, Mercer Safe House, right. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Why not? Retrieve Abraham Finch's sword. Well, yeah, I definitely want to do that. Yeah, because I'll get shish kebab out of that. But the other thing I want to do today is also go get the, yeah, I want to go get, alright, so we're out of saving, that's fine. Let's go to map. We've got, let's see, where are we at? Okay, yeah. Saugus Ironworks, we'll go over there eventually. We're going to go ahead and go over to Long Neck Lakowski's Cannery. So, oh wait, could I take the wounding off of the wounding enchantment? See, because it's Skyrim based with Nate Nightingale. You know, Nightingale character from Skyrim. So, they're not legendary effects, they're enchantments. Yes. Can I get the... I'm going to have to travel back to... I got to travel back to Sanctuary real quick. I forgot all about that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to see if I can take the wounding damage enchantment off of the 10mm pistol and put it onto the minigun for Nick. Because the minigun's rate of fire is not high enough. So, those silly generators. Okay, I'm probably going to have to disassemble those. Or store them. That'd probably be a better idea, just store them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, now it's nighttime. Okay, fine. Here, let's store that, and store this, and that, and that. There we go. Store. Okay, there. Less noise. Always a good thing. Alright, that, I'm not repairing, and, not gonna repair. Huh? What was that? What was... Huh? What? What is... No, nothing important. Okay. We're good. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can... Hold on, come here, Nick.
Hey. I'm all ears.
Alright, he's got wounding damage on that thing. I need to take that. There we are. Wow, that's loud. I got new headphones.
Hey, there's something you need?
I ended up getting new headphones. I couldn't get out of it. My other headphones were kind of beat up for the most part. So I've got new ones. I'm getting used to them. And yeah, the other headphones I had were just basic, and the right side quit functioning on the ear piece, and I don't know why. But I was worried that it was going to start affecting the microphone, so yesterday I went and got a new pair of headphones. So there we go.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Alright, so Nick's auto pistol, we got the minigun. Here, let's, okay, so the fire rate on this is 419. The fire rate on that is 272. Oh, okay, so oh wow, I'm way off. Alright. The fire rate's 419, that's 272. Okay, so Nick's pistol is actually better. Go figure. Alright. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna have to waste level ups just to make his thing better. That's all there is to it. That actually has a higher fire rate for some reason. Well, you know. Okay. Do I have a level up? No, I do not. Alright. Do I have another 10mm pistol that's better? We have that. No, we got deliverer, but that its parts won't transfer. We don't have any other... No. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, well. Huh. Well, since I'm here, I might as well see what I can get rid of out of my inventory. Well, obviously the minigun. Got to give Nick his pistol back. Let's see. Store some jet. I only have one Nuka-Cola Quantum. That is a problem. Yeah, we'll store about 11 of those. Right away. Nah, we'll keep them. Huh. Go figure. Nah, nothing there. Then I can... I got, you know... Alright. We're down to 167 to 250. Okay. Let's, yeah, let's travel back over. There we go. I want that machete that's in there. I do. I want the Faldar's tooth or whatever it's called. I don't remember the name of it. I just know it's a good one. It attacks pretty quick, and it also has bleed damage on it along with poison, which comes in handy. So, as I was saying about the headphones, though, with the mic and everything, hopefully the audio quality sounds a little bit better than previous. So, let's see. Adam's Judgment. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rock Adam's Judgment. Why not? Go ahead and do that. Now, before I go over here, I should probably save it, because I'm probably going to get taken out quite a bit. Wait, hold on. Let's quick save. Now, there is an enemy in front of me. What is it, a blood bug?
Someone's coming.
It is a blood bug. Alright, here. Yes! One hit. Wonder. Alright. Cool. Now, go over to Dunwich Borers, and I'm going to clear this out to be able to get the, I don't know how it's pronounced. I'll see it when I pick it up, though. Alright, hold on. Take advantage of the stealth. See if we can get over here without me getting shot to pieces. Oh, shit. Oh.
Looking for something?
Yeah, I need to... Man, okay. Let's give him that. There. That's better, Nick. Alright. It's good I remembered.
Shit's got ambush all over it.
You're not wrong, Raider. You're not wrong.
Don't quit, do you?
Why should I? Good night. Alright. Your imagination. Oh, Red X. That works. Was strictly your imagination. Yeah. See, you're imagining shit. That's right. You do not see a guy wielding a large-ass sledgehammer wearing black armor. No, you don't see that at all. That's right. You see nothing. Okay, I need to figure out a better way to tackle this, because the last time... Alright, go ahead and quick save. The last time I did this, I got taken out in seconds. So, hold on. Oh, not Rad-X. Radaway. That was the wrong thing. Alright, purify water. Here we go. But I did. I got taken out in seconds the last time. I thought I was going to be able to make it through, too, though. That's the thing. Is like... Thought I was doing pretty decent. Dunwich Borers. Man, that's loud. These new headphones are great. Alright. So I gotta close the gap between me and them. Well, ah, crap. Ow. Alright, not cool. That is a problem, yes. Oh, let's see. I only have one Nuka-Cola Quantum. Oh, man. Stimpack, Nuka-Cola Quantum, here we are. Bam. Got it. Alright. Nope. Alright. There. Ah. Okay. Come on, Nick. Get him. Nick just dived right down there, man. He just jumped right down. Alright. Good. They'll be distracted by Nick. Hopefully. Alright. They don't bring Jesus into this. What did Jesus do to you? Yeah. Hi, Raider veteran. Ah, crap. Pats is being wonky. Alright, hold on. They register like I... Ah, hold on. Ow. Ah, you bastard. Fear? I don't know what fear is. That's being weird again. Got him. Alright. There. There we are. Alright. Jet, Med-X. Okay, we're good. 40 stim pack. Lovely. Okay. Man, everybody's on our ass. Alright, so... Where's Nick? Where are you, Nick? Ah, shit. Okay. I don't know where Nick is. Where's Nick? Oh, ah, crap. Nah. I don't want to die. Alright. Come on. Where'd Nick go? Nick's around here somewhere. Huh? Oh, there you are. Hi. Right X is worn off. No big deal. Nick jumped down here somewhere. I don't know where he went. Let's see. Crippling tire iron. Nah. Grognak's axe will work, though. Here. Hey! No fair! Well, stealth worked for a little bit, but it's not working now. So, what? What the? Whoa, what the hell were they? Okay, hold on. Is that? No, that's not Nick. Alright, where the hell did Nick go? What? Alright. Ah, you bastard. Ah. Ah. Oh, and yeah. Wow, shot me right into the railing. Okay. That's a good thing I saved. Alright. Wow. Okay. Grognak's axe is probably not the best way to go about it. But, okay, here we are. There's Nick. Nick, don't jump down the side this time. Please and thank you. Alright. So, yeah. It wouldn't be a problem if I was able to have something that had range. That's, yeah. That's the only concern. Yeah, okay, yeah, I took that guy out. Alright. Oh, man. I gotta figure out a way to lure them to me, so... Hold on. Wait, where's Nick? Nick. Hold on.
Looking for something?
Let's see, do I have... No, I do not. Man, I need to go get Nick Molotovs or grenades or something. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Hold on. Let's, yeah, let's... Grenades will do the trick. Yeah, grenades will do the trick. Let's get him some grenades. That'll work. Molotovs are more instant, but grenades will work if he's lobbing them all over the place. At least with grenades, I'd have a chance to sidestep his grenades. Molotovs will just set me on fire, so... I should have thought about that before attacking this place, but no big deal. Okay. Right. So, yeah, fragmentation grenade. He only needs like one, so... I mean, that does way more damage anyway, so... Alright, Nick.
Hey.
Give him that. Have him equip it. Okay, because I got those mods on that make companions have infinite ammo, so... He'll continuously toss that. Although...
There's something you need?
Yeah. Okay, so he's got his 10mm pistol for wounding damage. It's funny to me the pistol has a higher fire rate than the minigun. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but no, apparently not. Okay, Dunwich borers. Again, trying to get this going. I just want to get inside there so I can get the damn weapon, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Just get the weapon. I mean, that thing is... It's pretty strong. It is. Pretty strong weapon. So... Yep. Well, I'll eventually make it through here, hopefully. Well, now that I've got Nick working effectively as a grenade launcher, and he should toss grenades all over the place, hopefully. Where is he? Come on, Nick. Where are you? Whoa, what the hell? Huh? Alright. Interesting. So we're going to try and... That was a shotgun blast coming from over there. That place over there is called Mel's Hole, so... Isn't it? I think. I don't know. Mel's Hole? Nah, something. Anyway. Am I? Come on, Nick. Get him. Yeah. Got him.
Oh, someone make much of it.
Alright. Oh, alright. Wow. Oh. Okay. Well, at least he says it when he throws it. So, come on, Nick. You got this. Come on, Nick. Target him. Throw a grenade. Do something. What? What's that? Hold on. That's the Enclave soldiers over there. That's what that is. I don't want to mess with them. Alright. Huh? Oh. Crap. Hold on. There. Man, they're really trying to take me out. Alright. Ah! Come on. There. Ow. You jerks. Ow! Of course. Oh, that was not cool. I didn't save it before I went. Alright. Oh, I should have jumped. I didn't jump. I thought I'd be able to make it, but nope. Gravity had other ideas. Oh well. Man. Speaking of gravity, that's something I've been thinking about. Trying to find a mod that messes with the gravity of Fallout 4. If I could find that, I might do a run on that. And so, yeah, just different thoughts I have through the day. Different things I've been thinking about. Yeah, back here, obviously. Okay. Wow. Okay, wait. Oh, hold on. Did I give Nick...
Hey, dude.
Yeah, he's got... Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Something for you?
Okay, just checking. He's all decked out. Everything's fine. Yeah. If it seems like I'm beating my head against the wall, I am. I'm trying to do whatever approach I can to get this because I like this weapon in here. It's basically a machete, but it's a different kind of machete. So, but now for anybody who already knows, I mean, you know what it is. But for people who don't, yeah, that's what it is. But it's a good one. It's the legendary effect on it is worth it. It's worth all the pain of trying to get through here. And so, and yes, I'm still on very hard difficulty. Right there. Yep, I'm not changing it. Nope, not changing it. I'll figure out a way to get through this. I probably need more Nuka-Cola Quantums, actually. But speaking of, yeah, I've got one. All right. Yeah. Got a bunch of stim packs. I need to stay on top of my health recovery because incoming damage and all that. Okay, that guy's taken out. All right. That's fine. All right. Now I need to figure out a way to get... Even as good as this Marine Recon armor is, I still don't have the ability to upgrade it, so... That's not going to matter much, considering the amount of damage that they're outputting. And I know I'm probably supposed to be a higher level for coming here, but that matters little to me. Yep, that's definitely Enclave in the distance. They'll probably one-shot me. That's the Hellfire Enclave.
Oh, hell no!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about the kit. Oh, 2 stim packs. Hey, I feel lucky. Alright. So. Oh. Alright. I forgot about R1. R1 is a different attack with the... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Nope, come on. Where's the... Stim pack Nick? Get up, Nick. Get up, Nick. There we go. Oh. Ah, damn. All right. Stimpack Nick. Get up, Nick. Oh! Oh, wow, that was... Okay, that was close. Oh, man, I thought I was done for it. Alright, woo! Okay. Oh, alright. Come on, get him, Nick. Got him. Alright. There. Okay. Radstorm coming in. Not cool. Alright. Yeah, get him, Nick. Oh. Alright. Okay. Come on. Right? Oh. Not cool. Not cool. Oh! Where are you, Nick? There you are. Come on. Get up, Nick. Oh! Yeah, nasty with her. Alright, nasty Radstorm. Oh! Oh, wow, okay. Thought I was done for on that one, too. No, no. Ah, crap. Watch my health. Alright, here we go. Ow. Alright. Uh-huh. Got it. Okay. Turrets. They're ripping us to pieces. Where's Nick? Ah, come on. Heal through it. There's Nick. Come on, get up, Nick. Shouldn't be too many left, right? We're almost through. Alright, just be... Alright, that's the trick. Just be super aggressive. That is the trick, right? Yeah. Just be super aggressive. That's the way to do it. Okay. Whoa, jeez. Come on. There we go. Woo! Ah, I see your comment popped up. I'll get to it in a minute. As soon as I know I'm not gonna die. Alright. Whoa. Shit. Oh, and I'm dead. Alright, well. Hey, Maeve. How's it going? Good to see you back, my man. Alright. Whoo, that was, man, I was making progress on that too. I should have saved. Damn. Alright. Well, I know the strategy though. Just be aggressive. And keep Nick alive. Or keep Nick up on his feet, rather. That's going to be a trick. So, want to prevent an enemy from fleeing? Cripple the legs. Good advice. Yeah. Even works in real life. Yeah, sure does. Of course, all the way back here. Okay, I'm gonna have to... alright. Now it's time to get a PC? Okay. The RX 9060 XT. Right? Yeah, problem is, my man, money. Having the funds to do so. So, yeah, because little things like rent and having to buy food and that kind of stuff kind of gets in the way of me saving up to get one. But I will definitely keep that in mind. The RX 9060 XT, yeah, 16 gigabyte MSRP. It's only $3.49? Huh. Well, you know. I appreciate the advice. I see I'd have to save up to get that, though, because like I said, I got rent and I got other things I got to take into consideration. So, I mean, I'm not saying I can't save up to get it. I'm not saying I'd never be able to get there to get it, but... Okay. I need to, whoa, wait, what? What is that? Oh. Oh! I don't know what that is. What do we got over there? Oh, it's gunners. It's gunners. Okay. Gunners! Ah! Get him, Nick! Shit, sorry, Nick. Come on. Get back here. I didn't say you could leave. Get back here. What's wrong with you? Ah.
I want this one's head.
More like I got yours. There we are.
Not much good at this point.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. Huh? Simply get a used GPU like an RX 6600. Like you have. Still great in 1080p. And... Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, like I said, I had to, well, like I said earlier, I had to replace my headphones. That was an extra expense I wasn't expecting. And then, had to replace my bed frame because that got tore up. So, that's another thing I had to go out and get, which was also unexpected. So, funds-wise, I'm a little low at the moment. But, yeah, I'll save up. I'll keep all that in mind, and I'll take a look at what I can get. Any advice is always appreciated on my part. Like, you know, or I should reword that. I appreciate any advice people are willing to give me. That's what I should say. So, especially in things that I'm not real fluent in. Motherboard, CPU, and GPU can easily be bought used. Just need to make sure they are compatible, making it easy to get a $500 1080p beast. Okay. Cool. Yeah, see, you know computers way more than I do. I've been out of the whole computer thing for way too long. I haven't had to mess with one in a long while. Go ahead and quick save. But, let's see, can I sneak up on this guy? I would like to sneak up on this guy. Let's see, can I sneak up on him? That's the Enclave over there, if memory serves. Dunwich Borers, there we go. Let's not forget you can use your controller, TV, and headset. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really need a monitor. I could use the TV I've got for a monitor.
Oh, it's on.
So... Ah, seriously? Hold on, here. Let me go into first person here.
You died.
Got him. There we are. Ah. Alright. There we go. Excuse me. At least I got a save here at Dunwich Borers, so that's the good news. Yeah! Mid-air kill. Alright. Ah. Come on, Nick. Get on your feet.
You think they're gone for good?
No, they're not gone. Shoot them. Yeah, throw grenades at them. Shoot them. Get them. No! Whoa! Ah! Alright. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa! Ow. Alright. Not cool. Yeah, he's getting them. Alright, come on, Nick. You got this. Oh. Of course. Alright, come on, Nick. Ow. Alright. Yeah, get him, Nick. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, all right. Ow. Raider veteran. All right, come on. Whoa, there we are. You know what? Grognak's axe. Here. Oh, come on.
Just get warmed up over here.
Yeah. How you like that, huh? There. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yep. Ah, crap. Ow. Who's playing? Ow. Shit. Dude. Crap. Alright, stim-pack myself. Here. There. There. Got him. Come on. Come on. Where's Nick? He's supposed to be going back up, did he? There. Okay. Lucky my ass. I love it when they don't fight back. Ow. Alright. Where's Nick? Nick, where are you?
Toss anything you can't haul my way.
Okay, he's up there. Good. Alright. Wait. Where are you? Did you get downed? Yeah, he did. He got downed. Okay. Come on, Nick. Stab him in the head. Alright. Whoa. Hey, how's it going? Ow! Okay. Wow. And there's so much going on with that. I'm glad I saved it a little bit ago, though, at Dunwich Borers, so. Whoo. Got taken out by a grenade, though. That's unfortunate. So. Okay. There we go. I should have stuck with Adam's judgment, I guess. Yep. Let's go ahead and save it right there.
Peekaboo!
Yeah, I see you. I crippled a limb. That's nice. All right. Give me that. There. Let me have that. Oh, you know, that's one I haven't been using. I should probably use some jet. Right? Okay, come on. There. Yep. Oh. Damn. Alright, there. Ow. Yeah. 1-2 combo. Alright, whoa. Come on. Woo. Come on. Yeah, they never left, Nick. They never left. Alright. Just die? No, I don't think so. There. Yeah. Grenade him, Nick. Grenade him, Nick. Ah, she's. Hold on. There. Come on, Nick. You can do this. There. There. Taking way too much damage. Alright. I need to get closer. Oh, right. Hold on. There. Ah. Alright, there. Damn, they hurt when they hit. Okay. No, he got downed again. Come on, Nick. We can do this.
You were smarter than this.
Ow. Ah, crap. I do have Nuka-Cola, though. Ah, jeez. Hold on. Nuka-Cola Quantum. That'll work. Got it. Alright, there. Let's see. Alright, so now I also need, yes. Hold on. Alright. More jet. There we go. Oh, I don't. I mean, I do, but anyway. That's not the point. Purified water. There we are. There. Oh, alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, this guy is a... I'm gonna run out of jet. Oh, Med-X, that'll work. What else we got? Oh, yeah. Gwinnett Lager, run on. There, alright. Got him! Finally! Jeez! Ah, alright. That was a... Yeah, that was a tough fight right there. Okay. Where's Nick? Where are you, Nick? Come on. Alright. Where is he? Nope. Need to find him, though. Where'd you go, Nick? Oh, hello. Another mid-air kill. That's awesome. Alright. Here we are. Where's... Huh? Where the hell did Nick go? Where are you, Nick? Oh. There he is. Found him.
You got nothing.
Right. Yep. Oh! Ah! No! No! Ah! No! 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 Ah! Stupid turret. Okay. Ah! Stupid turret. Alright. Huh? Oh, Nick blew that up already? Alright. Cool. Nick blew it up. Alright. Where's... Okay, he's down there. We got... Alright. Just gotta heal through the crap. Alright, here we are. There. Whoa, there we go. Okay. There. Let's go ahead and quick save. Hold on. Here we go. Have I heard about the battle between Trump and Nvidia? No, not really. I heard about the whole Trump and Elon Musk situation now. So, crap. All right, hold on. Jet air. Got it. I mean, I try to keep up with current events, but what's going on between Trump and Nvidia anyway?
You better be worth it.
There we go. All right. Is that it? Is that, yeah, that's it for here, for this section. Okay. So, Trump is mad that Nvidia is exporting super powerful GPUs to China for AI purposes, but since Nvidia makes like 70+% of their money from AI. Oh yeah, I heard something about that. I didn't recognize the name Nvidia, but yeah, I heard something about that. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, finally, I made it. Sweet. Took a few attempts, but we made it. Alright. Into Dunwich Bores we go. Yes. Whew. Get some more coffee in me. Well, the thing that gets me about majority of the stuff going on is that we humans created it. All these problems that we have, majority of them, we created. So it's like we're trying to find solutions to problems that we didn't have to make in the first place. And it seems like to me that nobody's stepping back far enough to actually ask the bigger question of how can we not do this again in the future? You know? I mean, it's one of those things where it really shows how much self-interest is damaging to the human race. You know? Taking fire, taking fire. Alright. Get him, Nick. Alright, there. Oh, yeah, figured that was gonna happen. There we are. There we go. Alright, there. Alright. I saw a comment pop up, but I can't see it on my, thing here. Oh, well. It's probably... Okay, Nick got it. Cool. Alrighty. But yeah, like I was saying, that's literally the case on like majority of the issues, you know, that people are like freaking out over. It's like, and it's like you gotta remember, you know, we created all this. The simple solution to fix it is ooh, short combat shotgun, military ammo bag. I'd rather go get Justice from Covenant if I'm gonna give Nick a different weapon.
What the hell is that?
But yeah, it's not letting your comment come through, my guy. I saw it pop up on my screen, but that it, you know, the tick up there, but I'm not able to see it to read it. It's probably the way you worded it, something that YouTube won't allow. I don't know. We've had this trouble before. And as I've said before on other videos, and I will say again, political correctness does not work. So you tried to censor it, yeah. But you know, I will adamantly stand by that statement for the rest of my days. Political correctness does not work. It never has, it never will. Because truth is not politically correct, and that is the problem. That is without a doubt the biggest problem that anybody who tries to be politically correct runs into, is the fact that the truth is not politically correct. Oh, that worked. Thank you, Nick.
My leg! It's broken!
It was broken. Well, it's still broken, but you don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, chem cooler. I might get some more jet. That'll save my ass in a minute. All right.
Yes.
Nah, Rad-X, that's fine too. Okay. But yeah, like I was, you know, and for anybody that may hear that statement and go, well, no, politically correct, no, think about it. When was the last time the truth was politically correct? You know, I've said it for years, and I'll say it until the day I die, you know, that political correctness is not something that we need. It's really not. So, now, yeah, okay. You don't care if something is politically correct? Yeah, I don't either. I care about truth. You know, I'd rather have somebody tell me if a country is for freedom of speech, then they shouldn't censor. Exactly right, they shouldn't. But the way that this country has gone in the past, you know, 20 years, everybody's gotten more and more sensitive. Oh, they hurt my feelings. My congressman needs to do something about that because my feelings shouldn't be hurt. Well, the truth is going to hurt your feelings. It doesn't make any damn difference. You know, especially if you're oversensitized, you know.
I don't.
I mean, that's part of the problem with society now, is that people are all about, oh, that hurt my feelings. Look, the biggest thing and the easiest way to not have your feelings hurt is don't care so much. Care about the things that matter to you. Don't let people run all over you, obviously, but toughen up a little bit.
Lights out for you.
There are things people tell me that I don't care for. Doesn't mean I'm writing my congressman to say, hey, we need to pass new laws because I don't agree with this. Alright. It's called I'm gonna bash your head in. That's what it's called. There we go. Cool. Whoo! Alright. Go ahead and sleep for an hour. Here we go. But yeah, I've heard people tell me things in the past that, you know, it's like, how should I feel about this? I don't know. As long as it's true, it doesn't matter how you feel about it. And that's the part that a lot of people forget nowadays. You know, I don't...
Useful?
Now, I'm not saying that we should, you know, like, take radical or drastic action on a lot of things. But we, as a species, humans, we all together should realize that everybody's just out looking for the same thing. You know, we let the people in charge divide us, and by, you know, country, region, you know, like race, creed, all that. You know, it's like, stop letting them control you, man. You know, that's another level of control. They want you. They want you to agree with the idea. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, duelist revolutionary sword. Oh, okay. 25% chance to disarm attackers on a successful block. It's not that great compared to the other stuff I have. Although I can reroll the, well, I'm calling it an enchantment because, you know, this character is based out of Skyrim, so, but I can mess around with it, to give it something else. Something better. Alright, right. Plastic fork. That'll come in handy. Here, let's see. Oh, there we are. There you are. Yeah, gotcha. Right. There we go. Right. Okay, so we got industrial oil canister, right? Uh-huh. Oh, crap. Jeez. Thanks, Nick. I forgot about that. Got it. Woo! I forgot that was going to explode like that, but it's fine. Alrighty. I'm still here, so not too bad. There we go. Huh? So, you wonder how can the U.S. government not classify NVIDIA as a monopoly after all they own most of the market and basically control prices? Yeah, I mean, that was something that they fought against before, but it seems like here lately they don't fight against that anymore. Like, they broke up Microsoft because it was considered a monopoly, and then turn around and now it's okay to have a monopoly? It's like, really? I mean, you know, but Microsoft, they broke it up, what, in the late 90s, early 2000s? Because they said it was a monopoly. So, but now monopolies are fine. Monopolies are okay. Like, get out of here. It makes no sense. You know, this is that part of what I was talking about the control. You know, they you know, they want to dictate to us what we can and can't do. You know. You know, and turn around and then, oh, companies like NVIDIA, no, yeah, we can let them, you know, do whatever they want. It's like, you know, the rules don't apply to everybody equally. That's the problem. The Activision purchase by Microsoft had to be looked over for a month because it could make them a monopoly, right? Oh, I'm dying. All right, hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right. What do we got? Oh. Unyielding treated leather right leg. Plus $3 stats when you're... No. Not worth it. Take that. There we are. But, yeah, I mean... But NVIDIA GPU monopoly is apparently fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, the rules don't apply to everybody equally. I've noticed that, you know, as I've gotten older. It's like, certain rules apply to everybody, and other rules, oh, they only apply some of the time to some people. I was like, that's not what any country should be allowing to have happen. I don't care what country you're from. I don't care, you know, what laws are in place. That kind of stuff should never be okay, ever. I mean, so. But that's apparently what's happening. Got it.
Here somewhere.
Got it. All right. And I mean, we could be here talking about that all day because there's plenty of examples of it. I mean, hell, another example is big oil. Yeah, I did. I did finally watch Invincible. It's damn good. And in the first season, it did not go where I thought it was going. That was the amazing part about it. So, second season, even weirder. Oh, here we go. Sneak bobblehead. Yes, 10% harder to detect. That is good. All right. Definitely need that. But yeah, I like it. I like Invincible. I'm looking forward to the next season of it. I'll tell you how good Invincible is. My girlfriend started watching it, and she's usually on her phone. She usually doesn't get into TV shows too much, but she definitely liked Invincible. She hasn't watched all the way through it like I have, but she likes it. I was watching the first episode, and it caught her attention, and so. Okay. Down you go. There we are. All right. Oh, damn. There we go.
Bothering anybody now.
Woo. Okay. Whoa. What the hell? What the hell hit me? Something. Dunwich management. There we go. What?
One grim.
Oh, 10 shoots. Aha. All right. Okay. Something hit me with like poison or something. I don't even know. All right. There we are. Bob Stanson. Down you go. There. Okay. You remember one fact distinctly. There was once an East German company was able to compete with Microsoft in the 1990s, but nobody wanted to invest. Huh. It's probably because Microsoft had the idea that they should be the only ones supplying what they were supplying, and the United States government probably agreed with them. And so, all right, now in we go, finally. Yep, sure am, Nick. Here we are. Down here. Wait, where is it? Wait, hold on. We got... No, that's not it. Hold on, let's back up. There. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Found it. Yes, here we go. Mini nuke, and Kremva's tooth. That's what it is. Haha! That's what this whole expedition here was about. Alright. Cool. Now we can get back out. Cool. Now I can hotkey that bugger. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that thing's doing 67 damage. That's not bad. Grognak's axe is doing 60. General Chow's Revenge. That's doing 67. Let's see here. Crippling Tire Iron. You know what? I'll just, yeah, I'll, hold on. Adam's Judgment, I'm going to keep that, obviously. So, Kremba's Tooth, we got the Crippling, that'll work. Here. Yep, same trouble as last time. It's not updating like, or, well, either my phone isn't updating on the chat or the chat is being weird again, but either way. Alright, so there it is. That's the one I wanted. This thing, let's see, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's medium swing speed, and it does pretty good damage. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Ah, wait, that's right, that leads nowhere. My bad. Forgot about that. I don't come in and Dunwich Wars very often, so I kind of forget what's in here and what direction to go. Sometimes. Well, almost every single time I'm in here, I forget what direction I'm supposed to be headed. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, it's about the whole monopoly situation and all that. It's like, you know, I learned early on, not all rules apply to everybody. It really sucks, but yeah, it's doing it again. It won't show me what your comment was. Huh. Probably because we're talking about some stuff that's very sensitive. That's probably why. Freedom of speech, my ass. Oh. Oh, that works.
Building a collection or something?
Yeah, all the rules that you have to abide by on YouTube, man, it really sucks. So, because it's about socialism. Well, hey, did you see the thing that the UN, have you been following what the UN's been doing? See what they, I don't agree with them clearing out, you know, acres upon acres of rainforest just to be able to hold a summit meeting. It's like, couldn't you guys have held the summit meeting somewhere else? You know, it's protected rainforest that nobody else is allowed to chop down. Because if anybody else chops it down, oh, you get in trouble. But if they chop it down, it's fine. Because, oh, we're doing it for a peace summit. We're doing it for a summit. We have to do it. It's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Other people in those countries where that rainforest is protected, they chop it down, they go to jail. But the UN is like, oh, we can do it just to clear a road so they can have a summit meeting. Like, I don't get it. I don't agree with it either. I mean, and the whole slogan the UN's been putting out there now lately about you'll own nothing and like it. It's like, are you serious? They're insane. Literally. When I hold the meeting in Brussels or something. Yeah, I know, right? Like, you know, it's easier for them to have taken the time to go to some place that was already established as a meeting place than it is to go and cut down God knows how many rainforest trees in the rainforest in order to build a road, in order to get into this new place they're having for summit. For that's like that'd be like me trying to put out a forest fire with more fire. I mean, you know, I mean that's the thing, is like, I don't get it.
Hello.
So I really don't understand how they can justify that kind of thing. Makes absolutely no sense. But see, if I were to try to put out a forest fire with more fire, they'd arrest me. You know what I mean? That's the difference. No matter how much I claim I'm helping. So there we are.
What are you hiding? Can't tell if this was storage or trash.
Right. So yeah, message didn't show up again.
I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are there. Once you clear it out, before you know it...
Let's see, that's... Yeah, Starlight Drive, then. That's not very far away. I can do that. That's just past Drumlin Diner, so it's not too far away. Let's go ahead and save it. But yeah, you're right, Mafe. Your message didn't show up again. YouTube being YouTube. So... You know, they always call for, like... Okay, in more friendly terms, the company was called Robotron and had super good computers but didn't survive without funding. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever heard of them. There's probably a good reason for it too, though. That's why I've never heard of them, because they buried it. I mean, that's more than likely got to be the reason. Bill Gates, man, he was on a wild ass campaign at one point to make sure that Microsoft would become the powerhouse that we know of it today, and any rivalry that would pop up, he immediately would try to buy up the company or just get them shut down. Their computers now collector items. Well, I can see why. They could have been the Microsoft killer, but nobody funded them. Yeah. Well, and I mean, that's part of the issues going on with pretty much anything nowadays. I mean, you know, I heard it put once that, and this is coming from an economist, that a thriving marketplace should encourage rivalry, you know, competition, basically. A thriving marketplace should encourage
Something else.
others. Oh crap! All right, wrong deal. I didn't want the pull cue. Or what? Yeah, I didn't want the pull cues. There. Got it. There we are. All right. But that's not the system that we have in place. We don't. So that's always said. Competition is always good for the consumer, not the company. Yeah, exactly. That's the major problem. Oh crap. Oh. All right. That was. Huh? Oh, your leg, Nick. What happened to your arm? Like seriously, what happened to your? I have. Oh, there it is. Okay, he's fine. All right. So, but yeah, it is good for the consumer and not good for the company. And but a thriving marketplace, a thriving, you know, should encourage competition. And the reason why is because you should feel that your product that you're selling, whatever that product may be, is good enough to compete with another company's product. You know, but that's not what we have. Competition is what brought us the RTX cards and many great video games. Yeah, of course. Of course. You know, because it pushed people to think different, and it pushed people to make, you know, different products, and the competition when video games first started was, you know, pretty fierce. I mean, now it's not so much, but when video games first started, yeah, there was plenty of competition. And that competition brought us things like, you know, the Elder Scrolls series, Fallout series brought us. Competition forces great innovation for a cheap price. Yeah, it does. And that's what they don't want to do. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to sit there and have to have this great product and sell it for, you know, fair market value. That's not what they want. What they want is to have a great product and sell it to you at a 300% markup. You know, I mean, take a look at any company in the last 15 years that has survived through all the economic woes and BS and all that, and look at their profit margins. Any company. Especially oil and, you know, pharmaceutical companies, you know, but literally any company. Nope. There we are. So.
They're gone for good. Seems they skipped town.
There we go. The new CODs feel like copy paste with simply new skin slapped on. Yeah, they do. That's why I don't play them. They do. I'd much rather do what I'm doing right here with Fallout 4 or with Skyrim or the games that I already have. You know, it's like that's why there's not a lot of new games coming out that I really get excited about. Is because there's not much innovation anymore. Every once in a while, you'll see a game come out and it'll be like, oh, well, that's interesting. You know, but they've gotten into the whole live service thing because Fortnite blew up. But Fortnite was like lightning in a bottle. I mean, Fortnite was, you know, Fortnite was an instance where, you know, nobody knew what to do with it. You're currently trying to make your own game? Well, good for you. I support that. We need more independent people, man. that's something else too. The indie game scene has been popping off, and major gamers or major game studios don't like it. They don't like the idea that, you know, one person can develop a really good video game. Or a small team, like 3 or 5 people, can make a really kick-ass video game. They don't like it. Because it cuts into their profits.
That's it.
Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Let's grab that. Fusion core. Got it. Alright. The problem with AAA games is that these companies are owned by shareholders, and shareholders force the company to make a lot of money quick with low costs. Yeah, instead of it being a passion project, instead of it being something that you're, you know, adamant that you want to make, you know, and take a chance. Yeah, they just want copy and paste games, man. They want to recapture the whole, you know, original phenomenon that was Fortnite or something similar. But by doing that, you're really limiting yourself. While the teams which are privately owned make great games like the company My Kingdom Comes Deliverance 2, which has a lot of passion, or even Valve will still update their old games. Yeah, you know, see, that's a good point. Valve still updates their old games, and that's something you don't see a lot with the AAA titles. As a matter of fact, I remember getting a game, hard copy. I got a disc. It wasn't digital download. It was a disc. Back on PS3. Was it PS3? I think it was. And what happened was I ended up really liking the game, but the problem is that the game was broken. It was busted from the get-go. And I didn't know that at the time. I just played through the game. But I found out real quick, and I hated it because it was a good game, good idea, but look at RDR2. It doesn't get any updates anymore. While it's still great, it won't keep up anymore with new drivers who slowly make the game less playable. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was trying to remember the name of that game that I got on PS3. It's been a long time ago. I can't exactly remember what it was called, but the game was just straight up broken and busted in all the wrong ways. And it was a good game too. That's the thing. It was, you know, it was what was it? Oh. Not Prototype. Prototype was good, although Prototype had a bit of jank to it, but that's the one where you played as the Alex Mercer or whatever, a guy that got infected with the virus, and he could absorb people. I've talked about that one before, but I don't think I actually remember the name of it. But I'm trying to remember what was it. I don't know, maybe it was back on PS2. I don't know. I just remember that it pissed me off because I spent money on a game that I was hoping would work and I wanted to play, and turn around and find out, nope. Once you got to a certain point of progression in the game, you couldn't go any further. games can become super great when devs show a lot of passion, like Cyberpunk 2077, a trash game of the 1.0 release. We know it's a great game now. Yeah, exactly. Also like No Man's Sky. Same thing. With Hello Games, what they did, they made all these promises, and when the game launched, they didn't deliver on all the promises at launch. While the currently Cyberpunk should have been the one which was released, it's still better now. Yeah, I mean, so like I was saying about Hello Games, they made a bunch of promises on No Man's Sky. Same thing that CD Projekt Red did on, Cyberpunk. And both of those teams went back and said, you know what? We didn't deliver what we promised. So we're going to go back and we're going to fix it. And they did. Absolutely 100% without a doubt. They fixed it to the best of their abilities, and they did what they could. And hell, even No Man's Sky still gets updates to this day for free. So, I mean, and me personally, I think that's something that the gaming world needs more of. The game studios, they need more of that. The whole idea of, if you're going to do an update for your game, it needs to be free. But also, like with No Man's Sky, the other part of it was there's DLC for No Man's Sky, but it doesn't cost you a dime. That's the other aspect of it. And I wish more games would do that. Because I don't like the idea of paying a base price for a video game and then turn around and find out, oh, well, because you didn't get the Game of the Year edition, you got to pay extra money for this DLC that you'd like to have access to, but you don't. Have I seen the Xbox ROG Ally X? It's basically an Xbox Series X is a handheld with Windows, but it's $900. I've heard about it. I heard about it on a YouTube video. I heard about it. I think it was Game Ranks actually was talking about it. So I'm aware of its existence. At the time I heard about it, it was still a concept. It was still in being developed. It was something that they talked about, but they didn't have any visual representation for. So, but yeah, I remember hearing about that. And in this day and age, like, if you're going to spend $900 on a handheld, you might as well turn around and spend a portion of that, just, save a little bit of money and get yourself a PlayStation console or an Xbox console. I mean, they're trying to compete with Switch, and they're going about it all the wrong way. The reason why Switch is so inexpensive for the most part, the original Switch, is because they limited what could be done with the hardware. It's a great idea. So basically, Steam and Xbox Game Pass, but $900. Yikes! I'd rather buy a PC for the same price and get great 1440p RT performance. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I mean, hell, if you're gonna spend, like, nobody's spending $900 on a handheld anymore. Nobody's gonna be spending this ridiculous amount of money on handhelds. Especially considering that, I mean, like you said, it is a good idea, all right, to combine Steam and Xbox, or, hell, I wish they'd combine Steam and PlayStation. That would be great, But a handheld can only do 1080p, 120 frames per second, right? So basically not much better than having your own console and controller and TV. Right? Like not much better. So, yeah, there's not really much point, the way I see it. All right, so I got this. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, it's auto-saving. Okay. Go ahead and build this recruitment beacon real quick. Oh, right, wrong go. There we go. I'm going to need a small generator, right? Bam, there we are. Hey, I leveled up. Awesome. Okay. There we are. Recruitment beacon has been set. Alright. So, Wait, what? What else am I supposed to do? Okay, there it is. Yeah. I guess I should make some beds for these people. That would be nice. Here. Ah. Well, you know, all right. We'll do a couple of beds out in the open. Why not? It's not the best thing, but it's better than nothing. It's basically already a thing with PC Game Pass, so you can get the exact features except with specific Windows version. Right. I mean, there's not much point in trying to, you know, that's one thing that from a gaming standpoint, it makes absolutely no sense for people to, you know, buy a lot of this extra crap. It really doesn't. It's just a bunch of stuff that most people don't really need. So, I mean, you know, back when I was younger, when Nintendo, the NES, and the Super Nintendo were out, you know, and when the Game Boy hit, yeah, I mean, you know, it made sense. You know, you could have your games on the go, right? But today, in this day and age, like, we have games on phones. Like, you know, that's... So...
No accounting for taste.
You know, I'm not going to... I'm right there with you, but I'm, you know, about not spending $900 on something that effectively I don't need. So... There we go. Ah! Cool. Got it.
Someone's coming.
I mean, and in all honesty, a lot of the stuff they're making nowadays is, you know, with those handhelds and combining certain services and stuff, it's like, who are they really making it for? Because they're not making it for the average everyday person, I'll tell you that. They're making it for the rich people.
Folks these days count on violence to solve their problems.
They're making it
around to see where that got us.
They're making it for people that have everything else and don't know what to spend their money on. So, you know, that's the problem. You just ask ChatGPT to make you a build for $900 to play in 1440p. Build it gave you costs at most 880 while getting 60 to 70 frames per second of Cyberpunk 1440p, and that's all new parts. Hey, there you go. See, ChatGPT is useful for something.
Something out there. One way to get that coolant pumping.
But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other ways to, you know, get. I need the typewriter. All right, plenty of other ways to get something that's viable for most people. I mean, you know. With used parts, you can easily get it under 800 while having the upside of more performance and better upscaling. Yeah. I mean, you know, that old saying, where there's a will, there's a way. And if people put their minds to it, ah, gee, thanks, Nick. I should probably take his grenade away, but oh well. But yeah, you know, if people are willing to put their mind to it and figure it out, there's all kinds of ways that you can, you know, have a different way of achieving the same thing. I think that's also something that these gaming studios and these big corporations and shareholders have forgotten along the way too, because they're just all about maximizing profit. You bet with enough time you could even probably even snipe the parts so it would be even under 700, right? I'm sure you could. Enough time and effort. I mean, and like I was saying though, is that these corporations and these shareholders, they've forgotten an aspect of being, you know, part of a community, because that's we gamers are. We're a community, you know, and they've forgotten all about that. They've forgotten about the camaraderie and all that. Well, it may take might take 4 months to find the GPU at a good price, but it's possible. Yeah, it might take you 4 months. It might take you 6. You never know. Or you could find it in the first month. There's no telling. So, I mean, but yeah, it's just a matter of investing time. There we go. Woo! Okay. Ah, carrot. There we are. All right. You forgot the CA isn't used in English. For more information, it's short for the German word of around. Okay, I got you. I'll keep that in mind next time. So, take around 4 months. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I skipped over because I didn't know what it meant, so thanks for explaining. I always like learning new stuff. Let's see. What else we got? We got over here. Okay. Get Sunshine Tidings Co-op and ow. Okay, they don't hit as hard as the other ones in Dunwich Borers, but they're still hit pretty hard. There we go. Good going, Nick. There we are. Wonder Glue, need that. Wasteland Survival Guide. There we are. Jet, buff out. That'll work. There we go. Did you know the USA has so many billionaires that the average net worth is 1 million USD, but that's not because people are rich, but because of the inequality of wealth? Yeah, I did know that. I'm part of the population that's broke all the time because of those rich assholes. So they're the ones that are causing inflation, along with our government, the United States government. And they keep telling the American people, oh, everything's fine, everything's fine. And it's like, no, it's not. So, but they keep telling us that. So, yeah, your comment didn't pop up, my man. I mean, it ticked on my screen, but to show that you left a comment, but you know, same thing as usual. It didn't register in the chat. Build defenses. Nah. Well, do I even have the stuff to build defenses here? I have no idea.
I don't think we're alone.
So, I have no clue if I have the ability to build defenses here. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. YouTube being YouTube. Alright, so I got this. Do I have the ability to build any defenses? That's the next thing. Damn you, YouTube. It's right. Yes, damn you, YouTube. I mean, I probably shouldn't agree with that, considering that, you know, this is the platform that I use to stream on, but trust me, they irritate the crap out of me, too. And so, true freedom. Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing. We're so free. I think finally with my channel, they've just kind of given up on the whole sending me emails, because I make videos about it afterward and complain and gripe. So I think they pretty much gave up on trying to get me to do pretty much anything, as long as I mostly adhere to their rules, which I do.
Got it.
I mean, I literally, in one of my videos, I literally, if I remember correctly, I literally ranted about the fact that there are people on YouTube that are bigger YouTubers than me that will sit there and they'll say things, the same things that I said in my video, but they get a free pass. They don't get a copyright strike, or they don't get reminded that they shouldn't be doing that. You know. YouTube, we think freedom of speech is super important and great. Also, YouTube. Yeah, they have a weird way of showing support for freedom of speech, man. They really do. So, alright. Can I even build defenses here? This is the thing for the railroad anyway, so I don't even know. Yeah, I can. I can build defenses. I can build some machine gun turrets. Okay. Let me just set that up right there. And let me set that up right there. There we go. Cool, we got some defenses. Yay. Alright. So, that's done. They probably don't warn bigger YouTubers because they make a lot of money for YouTube. Actually, that's not entirely true. I saw, oh, who was it? It was, who was it? It was, Big Mooney. Big Mooney, before he moved over to Patreon. Big Mooney was a big YouTuber. I mean, he wasn't, like, huge, but, you know, he wasn't, like, you know, massively huge, but he was a bigger YouTuber than I am. And he had, you know, quite a few subscribers, and he was monetized, and he was making money for YouTube, and they still did the same tricks with him. They still did the same stuff. Because no matter how much money you make for YouTube, they still want you to abide by their rules. That's very important. Their rules, not yours. They don't care if you have your own personal rules, which conflict with their rules. They want you to just follow their rules. And I mean, in some ways I get it. I do. In some ways I get it. You know, because, like, you know, it's their platform. They you know, they own it. I get it. But that's not what YouTube was originally started out being, though. So, there's a YouTuber, Rith, who talks bad about bad stuff, which are on YouTube. He gets age restricted for the content he shows, while the same content which got him restricted is also YouTube unrestricted. Huh. Yeah, Penguin Zero. He talks about that. August the Duck, he also calls out that kind of stuff as well. On YouTube, right? But yeah, that's the thing, is like August, he points that out on some of his stuff, and also Penguin Zero. They point out the absurdity. They point out the absurdity of the fact that there are certain people on YouTube that can get away with anything, and then there's other people that they're like, nope, you can't get away with that because reasons. And then when you ask them, well, what are the reasons? They put forth a bunch of stupid excuses. So, wait, hold on. Yeah, put that in there. That's extra weight I don't need. You're going to be honest, if you ever have kids, you won't allow them to watch YouTube? That's how bad it got? Yeah, I don't recommend letting kids watch YouTube. Put them on PBS, man. Put them on like Nickelodeon or something like that. I mean, hell, even Nickelodeon nowadays is kind of borderline, I guess, in some ways. But, so...
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
But, it, you know, YouTube for kids is a lot of brain rot.
Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help.
You remember when you watched TV as a kid or other kids' channels? Yeah, I mean, you know, PBS is a good source for kids. It's got pretty decent content, you know. But yeah, letting your kid be on YouTube unrestricted, man. You mix them up, right? Why was the message retracted? What happened? That was weird. Now, I mean, it shows that you put a message up there, but it says message retracted. What happened? YouTube being YouTube. Okay. So, now we need Oberlin Station, which the closest thing I got to that is the fraternal post over there. There we go. We'll go over there. So, but yeah, you know, PBS, like I said, Nickelodeon, depending on what, you know, cartoons or whatever it is, but you recently discovered something rather disturbing. What's that? Something about the world in general, or very specific? Wasn't online or something, but a book you own? What was the name of the book?
Don't underestimate us again. We're here somewhere. Clear.
And the only reason I asked what the name of the book was is because I might have read it. Bunch of low-level raiders and stuff. There.
getting along.
There we are. It's a lexicon about German history, but what I didn't know was it was published by... Yeah. That's why I didn't talk about certain bad things which happened under Mr. Mustache Man. Yeah. I haven't read it, but I know of it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And it does give a very abridged version of history. Which is sad. It's messed up, to say the least.
I don't think we're alone.
No, it's a different one, which I think of. Yours was released in 1993.
Where'd you go? That's one way to get them. Think they're gone for good.
There we go. 1993. Huh. Yeah, it probably is. You're probably right. It probably is a different one that I'm thinking of. So. I'm going away from where I need to go. Okay. It was 1992. Okay. Like I said, you're probably right. I probably am thinking of a different one. All right. Yeah. Either way, though, it's messed up that there are materials out there and sources out there that will tell a very abridged version of history. Because I don't agree with that. It's called Deutsches National Lexicon, or an English-German National Lexicon. I probably butchered the way to say that, actually. The way you put it in parentheses, I probably butchered that because I don't really know German. So, but yeah, German National Lexicon. Actually, I have heard of that. I have. I haven't read it, but I have heard of it. So, but like I was saying, it is very unfortunate. It's very sad that we have, a world in which we live in where, okay, same thing happened again. Comment wasn't able to come through. But yeah, it's, I don't like it that we live in a world where all these different versions of history can be put out there with no consequence, and if people base anything off of what they read, then it gets to a point where it's like, well, what if they don't do any more, fact checking after the fact, Yeah, apparently YouTube doesn't like something in your comment, my man. Because it's not popping up on chat. But yeah, like I said, that's why I'm a seeker of the truth. I'd rather be wrong about something and learn the truth of it. Have my assumptions challenged And exploit Germany, yeah. I'd rather have my assumptions challenged. And what the hell? What's going on over there? What was that? Brotherhood? But you know, like I was saying, I'm a seeker of truth. I'd rather have my assumptions challenged than to, you know, be operating under a false sense of what looks like it is true, you know. So the publisher was called Reinhard Korzeny. He was born in the former Czechoslovakia, but he was ethnically German. Huh. Okay.
Hi.
Hey there, friend. Look, we're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants. Whenever they take everything they can eat, we can't live.
I'll take care of those super mutants.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Better than it was.
Oh, Fraternal Post 115. I was just right over there. Okay. Interesting. That's actually where the main character, Nate, was going to go for his speech before the bombs fell. So, but, his book wasn't banned because officially he was just politically right and not extremist. Huh. Well, the way I see it, if you have to alter history by not telling the truth, then that is an extreme view. So that's my take on it. If you have to omit anything or edit anything about history or leave out certain details, then you're already well on your way to being an extremist. Also, because the book didn't use any certain symbols. Yeah. I can't say that word on YouTube, but I know what you're talking about. I read it, but yeah, I can't say it. They'll get on my ass for that. But the that certain group of people that followed Mr. Mustache Man, yeah. The yeah. And so, these are super mutants, so I should probably now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use this. What? In the book, there's a line: "Every German president from 1871 to 1945 without Mr. Mustache Man." Right? Like I said, though, if you got to edit history, you know, you gotta rearrange certain things, and you're already on your path to being an extremist. So that was the only time he was mentioned. So he admitted the crimes of his regime and him basically. Yeah, and that's wrong. I mean, that's not just an opinion. I mean, that's just, I think a lot of people would see that as wrong, because, you know, it basically just is. There's no opinion to be had on that. That's just, you know, if you're taking out certain details.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. Not cool. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. I'm glad it saved when I went through the door. That, wow. Man, that air horn. Oh, siren. That was the only time. Okay, so it didn't pop your comment up, my man. All right, so let's try not to go through that door, cause that hurt my ears. That was not cool. All right. But yeah, like I said, if you gotta omit details, you gotta cover up, the truth, then you're already well on your way to being an extremist. It's pretty extreme, in my opinion, to not tell the whole truth about history. I mean, that gets back to like human nature too, though. People wanting other people to look good, or at least have themselves look good. I mean,
well, ain't that a blast from the past?
So it wasn't illegal because the crimes weren't real, but it does claim to have all history of Germany because it didn't say. Yeah. It does claim to have all history of Germany. Yeah, if you're going to claim that it's the entire history, but you're leaving out certain details, then the only thing you're doing is lying. That's pretty much it. You're just, I mean, and it's, I mean, if you're gonna claim to have the complete history of something, then have all of it. Good, bad, doesn't matter. That'd be like me writing a book about American history, claiming that I put all of American history in it, but I leave out the part where plantation owners owned slaves. Right? So, that's a part of American history that a lot of people would rather forget. But the truth of the matter is, it happened. So, and he uses the approval of one family member of the former royal family, which was proven to be part of many no Germany meetings, right? But yeah, like I was saying, that'd be like me writing about American history.
Sweet.
Publishing the book, knowing full well that, see, that's what I've been looking for right there. Yes, we're going to go ahead and take that because it's got pieces on it that I can use to upgrade Nick's pistol. Yes. I've been looking for something like that. Now, where are all these super mutants? Where'd they go? I haven't seen a single super mutant since I came in here this second time. The writer was alive during the time of No Germany, so he can't claim that he didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, if you live through something and you see it happening, but you write a book about it and you don't include certain aspects of that,
stumble into a library? What's with the sudden silence?
Then
Go away.
you've already set yourself down a path of destruction, you know, and a path of lies, because it's sad.
Get out, rat!
But there's all kinds of misinformation out there.
Got it.
I don't hear a peep.
I hear something!
Cool. Okay, so the other ones don't show up until he hits that. Alright.
What's that? Gonna be a good fight.
Scream for mercy? Don't think so. I don't scream for mercy. You will, though. What we got? Auto stim synth chest piece. Now, I could sell it though. It is worth quite a bit. There we are. Okay.
I am a super mutant. I am unstoppable.
Don't be bothering anybody now.
I am unstoppable. Yep, looks like Nick took you out though. There we go. Alright, that's it. We did the thing. Now we can go back and tell those people that everything's fine. But did you know during World War II the British Air Force dropped bombs on a Danish school because they thought the Germans used it as a military post? I heard something about that. There were all kinds of there were always all kinds of stuff like that during World War II. Misidentified targets. That's what they ended up listing them as. They did. They would end up identifying a target, but they would misidentify it, and they would proceed to go and, you know, because you got to, you know, back then, bad intel, you know, a lot of bad intel, a lot of misunderstandings, the misidentification. So it happened, and that's just one instance. There were many. There were many instances like that. The Allies, took out surrendered soldiers while condemning the Japanese for doing the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They and that gets back to the whole thing of the idea that the people who win a war get to write the history of it. And, you know, if you actually look at some of the reports from other countries at the time...
Well, you're still alive. That either means you haven't gone after those super mutants yet, or good news.
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? By the way...
Uh-huh.
But...
Excuse me, I just wanted to stop by, offer my services again.
Oh, no. You get the hell away from me, Synth. I'm not telling you anything about Buddy just so you can snatch him.
I'm sorry you feel that way. If you ever change your mind, I'll be more than happy to help you bring Buddy home.
And it wasn't uncommon for Allied soldiers to invade civilian homes, take all the valuable stuff. Yeah, that was actually very common. There's a lot of stuff about history that when you start looking into it, you start seeing the atrocities, you start seeing the other things that, you know, once you get past the death and the gore and the battles, and you start looking at the in-between times and the troop movements and stuff like what you're talking about, yeah, you'll find all kinds of crazy shit. Even though it was a war crime, but yet no allied war criminals were tried. Yeah. It's like the fat electrician says, it's never a war crime the first time. I mean, you know, that's a stupid thing to say in a lot of ways, but it's, you know, they weren't, because they were the winning side. That's why. And that's the only reason why. It was already a war crime during the time. Yeah. Yeah. But, like I said, they were the winning side. That's the reason why. They just overlooked it. The higher-ups overlooked it because they won the war. They didn't... You feel like if you claim to be a force of freedom and peace, then you should also trial your own war criminals. It should work that way. Anybody who messes up should get, you know, consequences for their actions. I totally believe that, Maeve. But the problem is the system we have in place. And the whole idea of, well, that side won, so everybody else is going to work with that side, so we're just going to forgive any stupid shit they did while the war was going on. It's just the way the world works. It's not right. And I totally agree with you. Anybody who screws up, they should get, you know, there should be consequences. But that's not the way it works. So, you know, the higher-ups turn a blind eye because, you know, it turned out in their favor. You know. I mean, it happens. It's, I mean, what about the... Yeah, I did, actually. Yeah, my grandfather told me about that. He served in World War II. He was a Marine. He told me about that, about the UK telling civilian ships to attack German ships in World War I, making them war participants. Yeah, my grandfather told me about that when I was younger. I was like 13 years old when he told me about it. But yeah, it absolutely made them war participants. So... My grandfather, after he retired from the Marine Corps, he became a bit of a history buff, so he started looking into the events of World War I and World War II. Even though he was a part of World War II, there was stuff in World War II he didn't even know what was going on at the time he served. So, but he ended up looking up a bunch of stuff, and yeah, again, it didn't come through. I don't see it. But yeah, my grandfather, he was big on that kind of thing, looking up different stuff, finding out different facts about World War I and World War II.
Who?
Oh, okay. Ah, good old freedom of speech. Yeah, no, tell me about it. Oh, damn it! Lucky my ass. Oh, shit! Ah, he's got a flamethrower! No! No! Damn it! Okay. Disarm him or die. One of two. Disarm. Die. That works.
You die on me.
Ah, shit. Ah! Damn it. No, no, no. Got the entire freaking... Ah! No, I'm up against the... Ah, no, 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 no. Ah! No. Ah, shit. Ah! Damn it. Okay. Ah, I'm up against the fence. Hey, okay. Ah. Okay. Ah, damn it. Come on. Take out the dude with the... He's reloading. Take out the guy with the flamethrower. There's two of them. Come on, damn it. That's being weird again. Got him. Alright. Ah, shit. Ah. Okay.
Right. Shit, she's down.
So are you. Alright. Woo! Man. Wow, where's Nick? Ow. Oh, shit. Okay. Whoa. Oh, are they ever going to run out of Molotovs? Probably not.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Where's Nick? Okay. Well, let me pause that for a second. You own something, actually something really cool, a genuine GDR passport given out on the 23rd January 1990. Huh. That is cool. That's an interesting piece of history right there. Where's Nick? Nope. Okay. Not cool. Alright. Nick was over here. There he is. Okay. There we go.
We playing hide and seek?
It has 3 languages. German, which is kind of obvious. Russian, because it was the GDR. And third, surprisingly, French. Right? Because, well, why do we always have to fight back? Because nobody wants to, you know, just lay down and let you shoot us. That's why.
Get down.
Ow. Set me on fire. That's not cool. Ah.
You're in for it now.
Alright, you know what? Let's go in here. Oh, Nick got him? No. Nick got him. Holy shit. Okay. Good going, Nick. Cool. There we are. Nick was a lot more effective than I thought he would be. Okay. Okay, so I've already discovered this place, and we've cleared out the outside, so what I should do is go back to Sanctuary real quick because of that pistol I picked up. that pistol I picked up that I can swap parts off to put onto Nick's pistol. So the extended magazine will come in handy for sure. And I need to give him more accuracy and all that. So that's the easy way to do it if you're not investing in gun nut for a playthrough. That's like the easiest way to do it. Is just find a pistol that has parts on it that you want to take off. That way you can swap them out. Let me go ahead and scrap that. Here we are. That's the one I want. Alright, so the powerful receiver, not so much. Powerful automatic receiver would be good, but powerful receiver, not so much. But the passport only has 3 stamps, 1 for visa and 2 for control at the border. That means it wasn't used very much. It was used like 1 time. That might actually be I don't know, my conspiracy brain kicked in, Mafe. That might actually be a one of the, because 1990, that was during the Cold War, basically, tail end of the Cold War. But
Just watch where you're pointing that thing.
So my conspiracy brain kicked in and automatically went to that could be one of those ones that was used to smuggle somebody out. Maybe, possibly. Not entirely sure. It was made in the last few months before reunification. Yeah, then it might actually, since it only has 3 stamps, 1 for the visa and 2 for control at the border, then that means that it probably was used for somebody leaving and not coming back, at the very least. Or no, 2 for control at the border. So they would have left and went back, maybe? I don't know. That one's hard to figure out. For me, anyway. I don't know. It's definitely interesting out of the way, though. Wait, where'd Nick go? Nick! Where the hell are you, Nick? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Hey.
Let's grab
I'm
that.
listening.
There. Well, the person did come back.
You're
1 to get
tied
into
to this
Czechoslovakia,
place.
1 for a
Manage
visa, and the 3rd one to get back into East Germany. Oh, okay. All right. Czechoslovakia, huh? Huh. It's interesting. I can give it more accuracy with shorter range, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so, there we are. You kind of basically know a lot of the women which owned it back then. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. They'd, still be around, so...
Hey.
You know her first and last name, birthplace, where she lived and more. It's really cool. Like I said, it's a fascinating piece of history for sure.
I'm all ears.
So, alright, we just gave Nick a major upgrade in his damage output, so that's good. And what's the next thing we need to do? go all the way. Oh yeah, go back over here. All right. So yeah, go to Saugus Iron Works, and we'll clear that out. But they have some interesting stories. She was born on the 16th of June, 1937, aka 4th year of Mr. Mustache's reign, right? That's cool. I mean, it's, you know, not cool she was born in the 4th year of Mr. Mustache's reign, but it's cool that you have all that info. Surprisingly, she didn't have any children, as there is an entire page where you have to give information to your kids, and that one is empty. Well, that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate she didn't have any kids. It's just me, or did the next gen update make the Forged a much bigger pain in the ass than they should be? Like, seriously? Like, they really shouldn't have skulls next to their names, right? I mean... There we go. Nice. I will say this, that is a unique piece of history you possess, Maeve, and I hope you take care of it, and keep it, you know, safe until maybe one day...
I'm fluent in uncooperative old machine. You want me to give that terminal a look?
You could basically steal her identity as you have her signature, birthday, first and last name, her height, and even her eye color. Yeah, but why would you want to, my man? That's the question. Is like, why would you want to take her identity? For what reasons? Like,
Got a thing for antiques, huh?
but you could. Yeah, true, you could. But it wouldn't be... wouldn't exactly be the right thing to do. So...
What's that?
I mean, I understand what you're getting at, though, because of all the information you possess on the lady. I get it. It's kind of evil to do such a thing against a poor little lady. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's what scammers do. There's all kinds of scammers take advantage of the elderly all the time. Yeah, that's a true evil in this world, and it doesn't seem like there's enough people trying to combat it.
Just run.
So... Are they ever going to run out of Molotovs? Oh, they're the Forged. They're probably not going to. But, let's see. Can I get this?
Security's too tight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nick. Hey, Nick.
Hey. Think you can unlock that terminal?
Good thing.
With your aim, I doubt it. I doubt you're going to... You guys aren't even making it anywhere near up here.
Job locking this down, but if I just...
These parts of history are rather cheap, as they're between 10 and 30 for a normal one. Well, I mean, that's not... The ones used by officials, aka government people, are at least 1,000. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The higher up, the more likely it would be more expensive. So,
Feel that? It's called fear.
fear? I'm not afraid.
Someone's coming.
I'm immortal. Nate Nightingale is immortal because we can just reload a save. Normal one is blue, and the official one is emerald gold with emerald green with gold accents. Okay.
Nothing.
Ah! There we go.
You don't have to do this.
Am I? Am I really gonna? Am I? Hold on. There. Ah. Where are you? No, there you are. Hey. Critical. There we go. Alrighty. Cool. You could probably send me one, but you kind of need the money for future PC upgrades. I got you, my man. I don't expect you to send me anything. Trust me. Like, just you showing up to chat with me during my videos and you supporting my channel is enough. I don't expect any more out of you than that. So actually, it's not even really an expectation. I misspoke. It's more of an appreciation. I appreciate you being here and talking with me during my live streams, and I appreciate you being a loyal fan. So, yo, purified water. There we go.
Ugh, what the hell aroma is that?
You even have a German coin from 1929 with a small layer of real gold. Oh, cool. And you got all kinds of collectibles.
I don't think
Got it. All right. So, let's see. Grognak's X. Nah, I'm just gonna go for straight up damage output. Well, this one actually swings faster because it's a one-handed, so it does swing faster. Let's go ahead and save that real quick. Yeah, but like I said, man, as you show up and you watch my channels, you're a loyal viewer, you talk with me in chat. I'm very grateful for every bit you do already, and I don't need you to send me anything or so.
Help! If he tries to leave, kill him. You must be pretty.
Oh, were those your guys? I thought they were just trying to throw me a barbecue.
Ha! Like your style, stranger. Been a while since anyone had the guts to... See, Jake?
But kill me.
But I brought everything you asked.
Stealing things from... Though this wonder, kill that prisoner, and
You said.
prove to me that...
Uh-huh. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Can we move this along? I've got places to be.
Please let me go.
What's
I
it
just
gonna
wanted
be,
to
Jake?
I don't know if I can do this.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't...
I choose violence.
Ain't personal. You or me.
Ah, crap. There we go. Got it. Wait, what? Ah, there we are. Okay. Did you know back in West Germany, wife and husband shared a passport, even an ID, but not the plastic simple ones from today? They were like the passport. No, I did not know that. I knew that they weren't like the plastic ones from today. But I did not know that wife and husband would share a passport. I had no idea. That's an interesting piece of knowledge.
Nice.
Not enough folks value the old CPU sharp anymore.
Bingo.
Explosive bobblehead, right? But yeah, I didn't know that.
Hey.
Wait, I'm sorry. I messed up. I panicked.
You're lucky I have a soft spot for dumb animals. Sure.
Look, I should... But I bet if you're there to... I bet if you bring my great-granddad's sword, he'll make it worth your while. He always tries to deal fair with people.
You could buy a
I'll wait for
passport
you
and
by
ID,
the
which was
overpass.
shared by a wife and husband for $25. It also includes a driver's license. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
And it's completely legal. Because they're like, what, collector's items? They can't be used anymore anyways. Yeah, so they're collector's items. (1961 to 1966). Yeah. Okay. Sure, you can get a nice little penny out of those in the future. Make a decent little profit. So, you know, it's funny you're talking about that kind of thing, because my grandfather, when he was still alive, he was all about collecting memorabilia from World War II and World War I as well. So he had quite a collection of stuff. He had a bayonet from World War I that he was restoring. I don't know what happened to any of it when he passed away. It's my mom's dad, and her sisters probably ended up with it.
What the? Boy, I told you this. Thought I showed you a face here again.
Is that my boy come home?
So,
Jake's back.
yeah, when my grandfather passed,
Thank God.
I don't know what happened, but
Pretty big. I thought if I joined up, I could keep them from raiding our farm.
my mom's sisters probably
I don't want to hurt anybody.
sold it off at auction or something.
I told you.
Abraham Francis Finch, that's enough.
Mama,
Shut up, Jake. If I hear anything out of either of you, you'll both be peeling potatoes for the next year. I've watched you two go at it for years and tried to let you sort it out for yourselves. Abraham, your son is a grown man. And if you expect him to act like one, then you'd better stop treating him like a child. Jake, your father and I have been
My
out
grandfather had, like I said, the bayonet from World War One. He had some medals from World War One that he had collected. He had his medals that he got from World War Two.
So help me.
She's right.
There's even a member book from the SED, ruling party of the DDR, with postcards for $40. It's interesting. Very interesting.
If you want to help
Abraham.
out, pick some ears of
She's
corn
right.
and bring
I've
him
been
here.
a fool. There's no way I can thank you enough. Here's something for your help. I think you should hang on to that sword.
Cool. Alright, there we go. So, alright, I got shish kebab now. These things look so good to own, but you kind of want to keep your money. I don't blame you. That's like when I went to go buy that new bed frame that my girlfriend and I ended up breaking by accident. It was my fault. I ended up losing my balance. I fell on the damn thing and it busted. But that was an expense. Is like, I'm like, it sucks. I don't really want to spend it, but I don't have a choice. So, but that's one of the things about life, you know, is that you end up having to make those kinds of choices. So, all right, so that's 96 damage. That's 67. All right, so hold on a minute. Let's see what we got. We got, all right, that's 51. That's doing more damage than, all right, Grognak's actually doing 60. So that's General Chow's Revenge, which is also doing 67 damage. Shish Kebab should probably be put like right here. And then I'll put this here. And then I'll put General Chow's Revenge over here. There we are. Yeah, that'll work. There's even a passport from 1935 of the USSR for $50. Damn, so expensive, but such a great item. Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, well, you're talking 50 in your currency. I keep in my mind referencing American money, but you're talking $50 in your currency. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, so, okay, so right. I still got to recruit more settlements. Oberlin Station, report back to Pam, right? What else we got? Yeah, nothing. Okay, so I don't have to report back to Pam, but I do have to go back to Preston, so let's go ahead and go over there. I did side with the railroad originally, but I screwed that up because I took Sean out, and or $100 passport of a real KGB agent from 1988, and it's in euros, which is only 1.14 times as valuable as USD. Yeah, so yeah, okay. Yeah, see, because my American brain living in the U.S., the first thing when you say bucks is what I think of is like, you know, my currency, so I had to remind myself of that. That's an inherent trait for everybody, though. When you start talking money, they automatically revert to their default currency. I've noticed. With talking with other people and stuff, so when you hear bucks, you also think of USD. Well, yeah, because you know the American dollar and all that.
Yeah.
I took care of those super mutants. The settlers were relieved
due to movies and
to not
TV.
have them to worry about anymore.
Thank God. Super mutants. As usual, we've gotten big enough that we're... And I have a solution. Well fortified.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
I thought so.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon.
Taking independence. All right, this is what I was dreading because
Our little sanctuary.
All right, so yeah, I was dreading this part, the retaking of the castle. I really wasn't wanting to do it either, but no big deal. We'll just we'll fast travel back to Railroad HQ. I'll get the... Do I have Discord? No. No, I don't. I'm old school, Maeve. I don't do a lot of social media. I don't do a lot of, like, Discord or that kind of thing.
Setting human-machine interface to 100%.
You could have sent me... You could have sent me pictures of your 3 items, yeah.
Agent Weatherby, Thomas, a.k.a. Reward.
I'm very busy.
Oh, take that, take this. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab all this stuff when I was here last time. Here, let's grab all of it. Magnifying glass, there we go. So, all those items are older than you, and only 2 of them are older than me. Right?
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the world older than me, so it's not too surprising there. Only 1 is older than I am. Okay, only 1's older than me, right? The book was made in 1992 and the passport 1990. Yeah. I was alive during that time. I was around. Well, the coin you doubt I could be older than that, as it's from 1923. Yeah, unless that statement from earlier where I said I was immortal is true, in that case. But no, I'm not immortal, not as far as I'm aware. So yeah. With me being born in 82, yeah, the coin is definitely older than I am. So... Excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some more coffee. I gotta say though, I'm really liking these new headphones I got, because it's got an adjustable. It's a nice upgrade. It's got 2 different dials on the back for my mic volume and also my my audio output for the gameplay. Which I've got them at max. You know, it's like no reason not to. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is only 48 euros. So the question is, what is more worth? What is more worth it? Two old German passports or a single game? That's a question you got to figure out for yourself, my man. Because I certainly can't answer it for you. Comes down to personal preference on that. Oh, I took it. Wow, I took its leg off. Okay. Nice. All right. Wait, what? Ah, okay. Yeah, I took its leg off. Huh? You know. Oh, another one. Hello. Gotcha. All right. That crap. There. Have to go get more purified water eventually. All right. So, here we go. Into the drink. But yeah, like I said, that's something you got to figure out for yourself, my man. Which one you want more? You really want to upgrade your GPU in the future, but you still have a lot of time before you really need to upgrade your RX 6600. True. So like I said, it comes down to a matter of what do you want more? Wait, have I never gone through that little tunnel? I don't think I've ever gone through that little tunnel right there. I don't think I ever have. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, a bunch of super mutants, of course. Okay. There's like absolutely nothing in here. Uh-oh. Game's crashing. I'll be back. Ah, damn it. Stupid game. I'll return. Give me